everything works after we had some storms roll through. So I just wanted to make sure that everything was working, and it looks like it has. So, um, I was thinking that this is probably one of my most exciting shows I like to do, whether I'm backstage or in front of the stage, is when we talk about releasing the Exploding Hearts, because they're really exciting for me. I love watching Jennifer get the patterns together. I love how seeing her design and the mental juices that flow with doing it. And so I have the great honor and pleasure tonight of showing you the next one. And so it's made me smile all day long, and I couldn't wait to do this. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a few seconds to wait for everybody to come on. We will, kind of give everybody a few minutes. Well, not even a few minutes, just a little while here to get on and get going, and we'll go from there. But I hope everybody's doing well today. What I would like for everybody to do as you come on, if you don't mind, if you could say hi, tell me where you're from, stuff like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to enter you in a $20 gift certificate drawing at the end of the show. Lynn, yes, we are safe out of the show. That was pretty impressive storms that came through. I was at the shop here as it hit, and it was rather blustery and rainy, but not much else. Nice lightning show too. So hope you're doing well if you're in the area. But yeah, we're doing pretty well here. It always makes you go crazy, right? Hello, Shani from Oregon, Buffy from Conroe, Texas, Cindy Martinez as well, New Mexico. Cindy, I feel like you're part of the family now. I don't know what that means, but it's like Shelly too. So Cold Spring. So Shelly, love seeing you. You make the drive over, and I appreciate it. That's a little bit of a drive. It's always good to see all my people out there coming on. Wonderful to see. And tonight, like I started out this with, I am just getting real excited about showing you what's coming up and the latest. What do you call it? Unboxing. Well, live show of what's the next Exploding Heart. So that's going to be a good thing. So keep going here for just a minute longer. I was hoping to get the let's see if I can see what's coming up here so I can put it on the Facebook. The live coming up hopefully. But anyways, Kathy, hi from Memphis. Well, good. Mary Jane, yep. The Brian, oh yeah, I'm glad. I saw some of those storms coming through. I was watching through the radar, and I was thinking about all of our friends that are anywhere from Hempstead all the way around to College Station up through Madisonville. They got some pretty heavy tornadoes, hail, high winds. So if you know anybody in that area around Texas, Southeast Texas, hello, Sharon Hoffman Spector. It's good to see you. As always, wonderful. Hope things out in California are doing well for you. So yeah, it's been pretty impressive here. So luckily it's over with now. I'm looking out the window right now, which is right over here, and it's actually the sun shining, if you can believe that. But the sky to the east, as it's passed through, is all black. So, hey, Vicky. Yeah. So yeah, you're welcome, Buffy. That's great. The app. By the way, everybody, if they've not seen, we've actually got this now running on the Instagram as best we can. It's on the app. Web, we have it going. And the nice thing is also on our website, we actually have a live show set up on the website that actually you can go back and watch all the shows, on like a replay. So you could actually go back through in case you miss it or in case you're watching it now. I guess if you're watching it now, you don't have to replay, but if you want to go back and look at it again. But I'm going to put that on the thing here. And if I could get everybody to kind of like and share the page as we go through, let me see if I can get that to actually accept in, if I can hit the right return button. So that's the live shopping that can go back and watch the video again, because I know when we go through these Exploding Hearts, you're probably going to want to go back and review everything. Obviously, I've got two behind me here. These are our mainstays that we've had for quite some time. But as I was saying earlier, please, this is going to be exciting because I actually get to release the latest one for May. And I'll go really, really quickly through some of the other ones, just in case if you haven't seen some of the other ones, it's always good to get and see the rest of them. So I'm excited. That's basically bottom line is I'm excited. So let's see if anybody else comes on or if we want to get going. By the way, if you like and share the page, and just tell me where you're from, I'm entering you in a $20 gift certificate that I will award at the end of the show. I actually have some business to attend to. If you remember from last week, I did last week's show and then I did that and I didn't announce the winner. I actually had it. It was Robin Rinaldi from North Carolina won last week's show. So in case Robin comes on, but I will send something to Robin Rinaldi. So I had her from last week's show, never announced it, so my fault. But this one and this one I've gotten everybody's, including the people that answer the question. So what we do is the day we are doing a show, we'll propose a question on the announcement for the live show. And the good gravy. Those people who answer the question actually get entered in already once into my wheel of fortune, I call it, the spinning wheel. And then if you come to the show, because we also require you to be present to win, if you are here at the show and you put your, you share and you put your, where you're from in, then we give you a second time. So you get two chances at winning as opposed to just coming to the show and only seeing one. So that can help our chances of making two chances of getting winning the $20 gift certificate. Excuse me, I'm going to get water. I had a tickle in my throat. So yes. Yeah, the sunset. By the way, the sunrise sunset thing, sunrise won by a landslide. I'm sorry, sunset won by a landslide, it looks like. So Lori, hello. Thank you, Cindy, for liking and sharing. Yeah, Sheriff Health Inspector, Redding, California, that's right. Patty Strother, it's good to see you from Houston. So what then I'm going to do, all right, I'll probably get started. Oh, actually, let me do some announcements. So I think coming up, I think it's the end of this week, we are actually doing an end of bolt sale. So be looking for that. I think that's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. So those of you online or coming in our store, we're going to have a little sale about end of bolts. So that's coming up very soon. Jennifer's at H&H in Chicago, and that's why I'm doing the show tonight by myself. Love when she goes to places like this. She gets really inspired, gets really good ideas, and comes back and really makes the shop kind of, just so excited. There's a lot of buzz in the air when she comes back because she has a lot of good ideas, a lot of good things to talk about. So, and it really sets out the rest of the year. So it's wonderful that she does this stuff. And let's see, is there anything else? I can't think of anything else right at this moment. If you're in the Northeast or the kind of Central East, if you want to think about that, I do know we're going to be at Road to Virginia in Richmond, Virginia, June 26th through the 28th. So if you want to see us at the show up there, if you have not been in our booth or if you've not seen us in person and you're in that area, feel free to come by and see us. We'd love to see everybody. Love to see what everybody's doing. Yep, Lynn from Spring, Texas. So. All right, let's get this show rolling. I'm excited. I can hardly wait. I'm like sitting on the edge of my seat. I want to show. So what I'm going to do is for those of you who have not been on Comment Sold, obviously, if you want to buy something I'm showing here, if you look in the upper part of this screen here, you notice it says sold 100, and it kind of tells you Exploding Heart Texas Quilt Kit. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you various things as we go through, and well, if you want to buy this, like if you said, I want to buy this Exploding Heart 72 by 72 Texas quilt here, then you put sold 100, hit enter, and that'll put it in your basket. And then once you get done with everything like that, you just actually go check out, and it is going to be yours, and you're going to love putting it together. I will put up for each of these very quickly a number sold, whatever it is. Let me get some other things out of the way here. Let's see if that works. Let's see. So I'm going to put that in the comments. Hopefully that'll notice for everybody else. But and then you also have a chance when you get to your cart to put things in or take things out after you look at your cart. But anyways, that's the way to do it. So I don't think you have to register anymore. Hey, Becky Muhurin. See, I remember now. This is Becky James, but I know it's Becky James Muhurin. So, how are you doing, Becky? I think you just have to start saying sold 100 and then fill out the information when you go to checkout. So, without further ado, let's get started on this. Let's have some fun. So, I'm going to show you. Let me get that out of the way so I can actually see. Go away. So what I'm going to be showing you is these quilts. So I have the Exploding Heart of Texas here. That's 72 by 72. When I talk about the big quilt or the big Exploding Heart quilts, let me see if I can get it right here. That's the 72 by 72. When I talk about the minis, it is the 36 by 36, and this is a mini Exploding Heart. Okay. So if you get an idea, so I'm showing you big in the screen right now so you can see it. But if I come back here and put it against this, you can see obviously the mini size of it. So it's 36 by 36. The big is 72 by 72. So for each of these, except for the rare exceptions where we don't have anymore, all of them will have a large, a mini for the kits, and then I will also show the pattern for the large and the mini. That's just the pattern by itself. So just stay with me on the numbers, and if you like it, buy it and get going on your great quilt here. So starting out, like I said, this is the Exploding Heart of Texas, 72 by 72. Now I'm going to show the mini, put up there now, Exploding Heart of Texas. This was 36 by 36, and it's the 64.99 sold 101. Okay? So you can see what kind of speed I'm going through here, right? And then if you go Exploding Heart of Texas quilt pattern, you can see I've got the pattern by itself. That one is 102, right? And let's see, the Exploding Heart Texas quilt. Let me find the mini pattern. It's always fun when it gets all kind of mixed up, right? So y'all have to bear with me, but now I have the mini Exploding Heart. I'm by myself, so go figure this one out. But you have the mini Exploding Heart Texas quilt pattern here too. So all these things that I'm showing you are in stock. Now I will say, when I get to the end one, obviously we're taking pre-orders for it because it's rolling out. But I'll reiterate this again. But right now, I mean, have all the things I'm showing you in stock that we can go for, show you and stuff like that. So if you don't know the history, the Texas one we came out about 3 years ago with. Montgomery's the home of the Texas flag, so that's why we ended up with that one. And then what we came out next with is the Exploding Heart of America, which is this one here. Now, keep in mind, this is an old demonstration of the fabric, stuff like that. We're actually using this brighter blue here, which I think looks great because it looks like a daytime fabric. But we're actually doing just showing you here from the example. Jennifer's got, and showing all the people at HAH the actual latest pattern. But that's really what you would love to have. So that one is, thank you, Bunny. I appreciate it. I'm trying hard to. I'm doing the dance. See, I'm doing the dance back and forth. So we got the Exploding Heart. So that's sold 104 that you can actually see here. 104 for the large size. We also have the mini that I'm going to put up here. I'm not going to keep showing each one of the minis and stuff like that. But the mini Exploding Heart of America I put up is 105 when it finally comes up. So that's the 36 by 36 of that pattern that comes up. There's the mini Exploding Heart. So we have that, and then we also have the patterns. So if I show you the Exploding Heart of America pattern coming up, that's sold 106, right? Once it comes up, I'll hold it till it comes up. 106, there we go. So we have the Exploding Heart. Oh, this says, yeah, the Exploding Heart of America. Get the glare out. So you get that pattern. And then the mini Exploding Heart pattern. These are $18.99 each of the patterns, just for the patterns. And you can see the minis are $64.99, and then the large size are different prices because of the number of the fabrics it takes. So, but I have the mini Exploding Heart, so we're at 107. So that was the two that brought us into this year. And then what we started to do then was this year we thought it's gotten such a great response and things are happening so fast that we said, let's go ahead and release a pattern a month, whether it be international or the States. So if you don't know the history of these things, what we started out with, we said, well, we're very much about color. The thread lines, we wanted to put our signature on the exploding heart. So what we did is we actually did a rainbow, because we're all about the color. So we did a rainbow exploding heart. You can see here. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. We use Libs Elliott's phosphor colors that you can see here. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I love phosphor from Libs Elliott. Beautiful fabrics, gorgeous. So we have this quilt kit in the full 72 by 72 size, and I have it up on the screen. So it's sold 108. I know, Buffy, I love the rainbow too. It's great. And then we also have the mini of that size, which is sold 109. That's 36 by 36. So I showed you the 72 by 72, so you get an idea of the size. That's the rainbow one. Let me move this out of the way so I don't trip over it, because you know that'll happen. And then, so that's the mini now I have up as 109. And then I am going to show you the rainbow exploding heart pattern. So we have this. Again, this is the 72 by 72 size of the rainbow heart. So if you have colors you like, though I don't know how you can't like Libs Elliott's phosphor. It's my favorite colors of all time. But this is made from that, and so it's, if you want to use your own colors and make it. There's the rainbow pattern for the full size, and then we also have the mini size when it comes up. The mini is 111. So you are set with that 111. So you can get the mini size. So this is the 36 by 36. You can kind of get a feel for the way this is going, so you get the idea. Well, that was January's release. So then in February, we knew we were going to be at QuiltCon in Phoenix, Arizona. So of course, we had to do, as I make it upside down, the Arizona flag. So if you look here, I've got the Arizona flag. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Love how she did this. Great, great design. Put the Arizona flag in Exploding Heart. And I don't think I kept up with that number, did I? Let's see. I'm going to get the Exploding Heart of Arizona. So that was February's Exploding Heart of Arizona. So we did that for QuiltCon because it was Phoenix, Arizona. So we have that one, and I also have the mini size. So if you want the mini size, it is sold 113 once I finally hit the button. So that's the mini, $69.99, 113. That makes it 36 by 36. And then if I look at the Exploding Heart of Arizona pattern, I have that Exploding Heart of the America pattern. Though again, with this specific colors for that Arizona flag, you might as well just get the fabric, because I don't want you to have to go through matching everything. We did a really good job of trying to match, get the star right and everything like that. So that is the Exploding Heart of Arizona and the mini Exploding Heart of Arizona, right? So I have both of those. It sold 115 for the mini Exploding Heart. So that was February's. And then March's was love, 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 love. Y'all ready for this one? We kind of released this one because QuiltCon was right at the end of February, early March. We released the Canada flag. So we could show it at QuiltCon Phoenix, Arizona, because there's a lot of snowbirds there. Love, love, love the Canada one. So to give you an idea, this is the one we don't have a mini for. We're about to release the mini pattern, but we don't have the mini for because it went like crazy, like gangbusters at QuiltCon. So we had a lot of snowbirds, Canadians down there, and they bought us out. It was out the first day. But we made some more of the patterns. So I have the large quilt kit for the 72 by 72, and I have the pattern for the large. I still have those in parts, but the mini is going to be coming up. So that was a really, really cool. I love the Canada one. So that was March. Then April came around, and we knew Minnesota was doing the shop hop, Minnesota shop hop. So of course we had to do the Minnesota flag for April for all those shops up there, and they are carrying our pattern. So this is the Minnesota flag. Well, I love the blues here. I love the star and stuff like that. This is actually, we had this for them to carry in the store. So a lot of stores carried this and did this for the Minnesota Shop Hop. So we kind of made that purpose. So I'm holding up the mini right now, but I put the large size up because we do have a large size. I just didn't want to hold it up. I just wanted to, arms are getting tired from holding up quilts. But I was showing the mini. So that's the large size. And then here's the mini size. So the mini size is sold 119. That actually makes the one I have in my hand. This is 36 by 36. And then if I look, I have the patterns. Once I get there, Exploding Heart. Yeah, the Exploding Heart. There's the pattern of Minnesota, Exploding Heart, 1899. So, and I think I'm out of minis. I'm about to do it here pretty soon. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of show everybody that. I think I have minis that we're kind of recreating, but I don't have here right now. But that's okay. It's coming soon. What we try to do is I'm going to show you the patterns usually come out about a month after we release the flag and stuff like that, the Exploding Heart thing. So what I'm about to show you is the latest. So we're to May. If you notice, I said April was the Minnesota flag. We're to May. So you know it has to be an international quilt. We are showing you the quilt because we just got the sample made and we're taking pre-orders for it because once we get all the the patterns put up and put it together, we're going to be sending this out. And the pattern, again, will come about a month afterwards. So all you'll be able to get right now is the quilt kits for these, okay? So is everybody ready for this? Anybody want to put a last second guess into what it is? It's going to be exciting. I have it right here. Is everybody ready with bated breath? Oh, that's okay. I'll stop the show. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. The latest is the UK flag. Look at that. That is the Union Jack of the United Kingdom. And I did not realize that this is a combination of the Scottish flag, the England flag, and the Irish flag. So it actually is really cool. I got this. There's a guy at work named Daniel Davis who gave me a history lesson about how this flag came to be, and I found out that that was a combination of all three flags. So this is our latest. So let me put that up there. I'm going to put the full size one up first. So sold 2021 will get you pre-ordered, which won't take long. The pre-order's there. We'll get you the 72 by 72 of the UK flag. I'm really excited about this one. This one is really good. I've got a lot of people at work who are from England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales that are really looking forward to this quilt. So here it is in all its beauty, and we are really excited about having it. So that is the latest one for May. And so that's the full size one. And then I'm going to go, that was sold 121 if you want to pre-order for it. And then 122 will be the mini. Buffy, you are correct. Yes, all quilt kits that we do for these will come with a pattern. You don't have to buy them separately. The pattern separately is just in case you want to use your own fabric. But when we sell you the quilt kits, you get, I just realized I'm kind of just showing you my belly there. When we sell you the quilt kit, it does come with a pattern included. We want everything to not, to be one package. That you don't have to get everything separately. We just want to offer the patterns in case people want different fabrics. But the patterns come in the kit. So when you buy the kit, you get the pattern. And patterns are wonderful. If you have not seen any of the Exploding Heart patterns, very easy to use. Love, it's Slice of Pie's pattern. That's the Exploding Heart. And what we did is we actually did modifications with her blessing. So we actually give you the actual original Exploding Heart pattern in there, and then we have pages of the modifications to make these flags. So not only do you get the modification to make these flags, but if you suddenly said, ooh, I want to make the Exploding Heart as the original form with a lot of half-square triangles, you have the pattern to do that as well. So you actually get two patterns for the price of one. So definitely do, jump on this, get the Exploding Heart, and it is of the UK, of the Great Britain area. So hope y'all are excited about that. We're excited. Can't wait till next month because I got some good stuff for that one next month too. But right now, we're all eating bangers of mash. We're all doing fish and chips. We are, having lorries drive by. We're doing all this stuff, and we're doing having fun in the UK stuff today. So I hope this was exciting for you as it was for me. Now let me put those people in that put the notices in. Let me get these here. So, but let me know. I see some people who are gorgeous, love it, beautiful. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate it. Kathy, I saw it's gorgeous. I agree with you. Thank you for the countdown, Lori. I didn't see that, but but it's really cool. But anyways, this was our latest and stuff like that. So let me spin the reel real quick because I put for those who did see Brenda Stewart, Lynn Harrison, Shawnee Halligan, Sharon Hoffman Spector. They all put their names in, stuff like this, plus some others that I put them in for the names. Okay, then I hit spin. It is Shawnee Halligan. So there you go. That she proves it. She put it in. She answered the question earlier today, and she did. She's here today. I see her name. She's actually here. So she's actually won today. So she's won the $20 gift certificate. So let me mark that down, and that'd be awesome. So congratulations, Shawnee. I appreciate it. And so with that, I will sign off. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody coming in. I hope you're excited about the new Exploding Heart with the UK or Great Britain, whatever you want to say. I guess Great Britain is better. I should say that, right? United Kingdom, Great Britain. I'm not sure, but that's the Union Jack flag. So it has all three countries' flags in it. So, anyways, all right. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a good evening. I hope you have a wonderful time and have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you next week, next live. All right. Bye.